Hello, my name is Ron Jones. I'm the district manager of the Columbia area of South Carolina, and I'd like to walk you through a couple of key documents after training, as well as how to set up your account step by step, enter in your Zoom link, start your first presentation as necessary, and then also verify your presentations. So these documents I'm going to reference, the link to those documents will be in the description for you to look at and save to your computer whenever you like to. So these are the Silver Cup specials, as you all know, for your first weekend. We have our Cutco kitchen for the complete set, the family set, our signature set, and then the homemaker set as well. These are our communication guidelines, as we discussed at the end of training, as well as some assignments for you to knock out after training, either before or in your first weekend on the job. Now, the first thing I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to go ahead and go to vectorconnect.com. Okay, go to vectorconnect.com. vectorconnect.com. That'll pull you up here. Now, if this is your first time logging into Vector Connect, then you will need to create your username. Go ahead and click that on the right-hand side. Follow the instructions here with your email address, cell phone number, username that you can make, also as well as creating a password. Once you do, in your email, you'll get a verification code. In that verification code, you'll get it, and then you'll be able to, to start your account with your username that you made, and then the code that you get, okay? Once you've done that, then go back to the home screen on Vector Connect and log in with the same username and the same password as you just created in this section. Now, as you're logging in, if this is your first time logging into Vector Connect, then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and pause this video, click the link in the description that says how to set up your account and start your first Cutco demo. And this is a step-by-step document to walk you through setting up your account and a couple of other things as well, because there are some things in the document that I'll walk you through that I'm unable to show you in the video because I've already set up my account. Once you've walked through these steps in the document, then you'll go ahead and be able to officially open up your account. This will be your homepage. And if you'd like to go ahead and make sure your address is correct and set up your direct deposit, and click these three lines at the top left, select My Account, and then select Edit Profile. So once you click Edit Profile, this gives you the option to adjust your address. If you need to, just make sure it's correct. Also give you the chance to set up your direct deposit if you'd like to. Your contact information up here on the top right, and then also your login information if you'd like to adjust that as well. Okay. So to start your first presentations and to log into the Cutco orders site, you need to click these three lines at the top left, click the red Cutco orders at the top, and then click the red interactive demo. Once you do, you will need to sign in for the first time, and you'll sign in with the same username and the same password that you made to log into vectorconnect.com. The one that you just made, you'll be using that. Logged in. Now, if you are sending your customer your Zoom link separately, then I want to walk you through how to do that, okay? So the first thing you'll need to do before you start your presentation, if you're not putting in your Zoom link into your profile, then you'll need to go ahead and click this profile on the top right, click Profile, scroll down, and then select No Meeting Room. Select No Meeting Room, and then save the details. And this is if you were going to send it to them separately. Okay. Then when it's time to do the presentation, you'll just go back to the home screen, these three lines at the top left, click Home, and it'll pull up all of your demos for the day here. Now, for this example, I am going to create a same-day demo. All of your demos will be in the app already, and they will show up on your dashboard. But just to show you what it looks like for you to actually start and launch your Zoom, launch your demo, I will create a same-day demo right now. For this example, I'll use the office number. We'll put our old office address. schedule the demo. So when you go to start your first presentation, you'll go ahead and click launch demo. Now, if you need to resend the link to them, or you need to go ahead and send it to them individually, click invite/edit participants. Click these 3 dots next to their name, and you can resend their invitation if you need to. We'll go ahead and launch the presentation. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this and that demo. Okay, so there we go. We can go ahead and launch our demo. All right, now this tells you there are no participants yet in your demo room. Now this, I'm going to paste the link that the customer gets in their email. They click this link in their email, it opens up in their browser tab, and all they have to do is join the presentation, and it tells you that the customer is joining and also what device. It may say iOS device, iPhone, iPad, phone. It'll tell you what device you're joining in from, and then you can go ahead and start your demo. Now, as you know, you don't need to screen share on Zoom for the customer to see the presentation. Zoom is a means for you to see and speak with your customer, but it's not there for you to screen share. The customer's demo shows up like this on their screen, okay? And when you click next, it automatically switches on their screen as well. So there's no need for you to screen share. All you have to do is make sure they have their link in their email. They click that and they can join it. Now, what I want to walk you through is how to download Zoom to your computer if you haven't already downloaded Zoom. So go ahead and go to zoom.com, and it will auto direct you to zoom.us. Then go ahead and click sign up. And yes, you can sign up for free. Go ahead and verify your age. Just say May 4th, 1903. Go ahead and continue. And that'll ask you how you'd like to set it up. So you could do your email, then you'll get a verification email to finish setting that up. I'm going to do Google just to keep it very simple. Sign in with my Google account, my Gmail. Okay, I'll review that a bit later. And to get the Zoom app and the Zoom icon downloaded to your computer, go ahead and click Resources and then Download Center. Then you go ahead and click Download. And when you do, it'll pop up with the web page for you to go ahead and start downloading Zoom. Okay. So once you've downloaded Zoom, okay, and you open it up, you run the account, it will ask you first off to sign in. Okay, this is what it'll look like. You'll sign in with the same account you made, email and password, or you'll sign in with whatever you used. In my example, I would click Google. Then this would be my home screen for my presentations, or excuse me, my home screen for my Zoom. So I want you to click the arrow right here, that little drop down arrow for new meeting. And I want you to click the check, use your personal meeting ID. This means every time you start a Zoom, it'll be the exact same Zoom link for a customer. Then I want you to go and select meetings at the top of the page. And this will show you your personal meeting ID. Go ahead and click that and then click show meeting invitation. And then you can click and drag to copy that link, okay? You can click and drag to copy that link. That way you can send it or give it to your customer. Now you can put it in the email to them, send it to them separately, or you could even give them your meeting ID. That way, all they would have to do is go to zoom.com, click join a meeting, and they type in your code, right? Your meeting ID right there. They click join and they're good to roll, okay? So the next thing I want to show you is I want to show you what it looks like for a customer to join in when you have Zoom in your profile. Some of you may want to put Zoom in your profile, go ahead and save yourself the time and energy. That is totally possible. However, I do want to walk you through how to do that and then also what it looks like for a customer to get started. So click this profile icon, okay, you would have already copied your Zoom link. Scroll down and go ahead and paste it in there, click Zoom, and then save your details. Click continue. All right, once it saves, you are good to roll. Go ahead and click these 3 lines at the top left, click home. And I'm going to create another same day demo just for you to understand and see the difference for a customer to join into the presentation. Okay. Do our old office address again. Schedule it. Now I will get the customer's link so I can show you how a customer signs in and what it looks like for them. We'll go ahead and wrap up. So this is you as a representative launching the demo and starting that process. So for you, it'll ask you if you'd like to launch your Zoom. If you've already joined Zoom, go ahead and click proceed. If your Zoom is already up on your screen. And for the customer, it'll say something very similar. It won't tell them that you haven't started it, that you haven't joined. However, it'll tell them, let's connect face to face. That way they can launch the Zoom if they're not already on your Zoom link with you, or if they are, they can go and click proceed at the bottom. Then they join the presentation. You start the demo once they've joined in, and you're ready to roll. Now, again, you don't need to screen share for your customer because it shows the customer the left-hand side of the screen. You don't need to screen share. Now, to verify your presentation, there's 2 times you need to do this. At the beginning of the presentation, go ahead and click this drop-down caret. Click this little chat on the top right. That way you can verify your customer's information. Talk with them, do they own their home, age range, married, their working status, and if they own Cutco, and then also their address. And then at the end of the presentation, once you've written up their order, once you've gotten recommendations, what you'll do is after the recommendations, you'll go and click this more button at the top right, then click verify. So it'll have you one more time, just double check your customer's information, then click save and verify. And as it states, it's going to show up on the customer screen for them to double check and to verify their information. Then they select that they have attended the Cutco presentation and the above information is correct. They have verified. All right, they go ahead and verify their demo. And then it shows up on your side, the customer information has been verified and you were good to finish up with your presentation. Now, I will post a link to a video walking you through how to do this exactly step by step in the description as well. If you have any questions, then of course reach out to your manager for them to give you some more feedback and also some help on this.